county, in the senior community, and my neighbor shoots me in the face with a flare.
A West Babylon woman is under arrest for shooting her neighbor in the face with a flare gun. 76-year-old Kathleen Schumann is walking out of her apartment right here and firing a flare gun at her neighbor who was just walking his dog.
Wow.
Friends of Kathleen say that she has been arguing with Richard for years and that perhaps things have just culminated to this.
No, she's mentally, these individuals are just, I'm tired of being nice about them.
I don't have a problem.
Ya la necesitas.
No, you don't have to do nothing. I didn't commit a crime. Yes, absolutely. That's a negative. You're not going to get anything. You're a investigation. Check with you.
No te bajes. No te bajes. No te bajes. No te bajes. No te bajes.
Listen.
No te bajes.
Listen. I'll go to jail today if you do this. My rights. I take your word. My word to prove the mission life. You understand? Because he's trying to take me to jail over how I shoot it myself. Are you running pants on? I don't see the red light on you. Is it on?
So
okay.
listen,
Make sure you got it. I will sue the shit out of you.
Let me explain to you.
I will sue the shit out of you guys. There is no crime committed. There is no crime committed. No, because there's no crime committed. You understand? I don't need to give you an idea. I didn't do nothing. There's no crime committed. No problem.
Really? Are you serious?
So stop recording.
You get the reason for why he's being sued.
We're going to sue him. I need your supervisor. Don't stop recording.
Right, it's going to be tight.
Get the supervisor here. Don't stop recording. Yes, sir. You are in my rights. I'm going to sue the shit out of you. Just what's the name of that? No, sir. There's no crime committed. So it's a misdemeanor or a felony? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? I don't care. There's no investigation. The investigation starts there.
Right.
What's your name and back number for the record?
Hey, Officer Barnes.
You're Officer Bailey. Thank you.
Are you
No, I'm not. I want to. I don't want to say a damn word to you guys. And I'm going to sue the shit out of the city of Port City.
Okay.
Not a problem. Not a problem. But I don't condense. I don't search and seizures. Okay? So remember that for the record. I've been waiting for this. I don't answer questions.
Okay. You don't have anything
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions.
Okay.
What part of that don't you not understand? Okay. I'm going to shoot the shit out of you. I've been waiting for this. I want all these First Amendment videos of this. I don't have a problem.
Bust him in the head. Hey, what's going on? When that young boy or girl, I don't want to mess it up. When the youngin said that the dog was trained to be a police dog, you do not bring a young dog like that around people. Trained to become a police dog, you just don't do that. I think that was out of ignorance, probably from California. A lot of these people are just from California. You could tell, and they are just as stupid as a box of damn rocks. And that goofy ass, old, retired, probably got cancer, getting ready to die, agent, CI, whatever the fuck, monkey, standing over there. When I pulled in, I knew I'll look at everything, right? 360. I'll look at everything. Standing there, and it's time everything to walk up, stand by the tree I walk by. I'm like, I hope the motherfucker sprayed me with something, because there's all kind of shit I know about, things I've invented. Thank goodness I ain't running around hitting people with shit I've invented, because that I'd be a mass murderer and shit. They're so stupid. Oh, fucking dumbasses. Stupid ass. I can smell. You know, I don't like telling people what they can't do. When I can smell, it's not me telling somebody I smell them. They be like, huh? Because they can't smell shit. And if that was the case, I'd be smelling them all the time because I wouldn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I smell the individuals who I just smell. And lucky I don't act upon it. Stupid ass, because they wouldn't be able to stop me. I wouldn't give a fuck if they showed how 6 places to hit a motherfucker with a pan and all that other shit I've seen. It wouldn't matter. Fucking wipe the clock. I wipe their clock clean. That's facts. Just like the goofy nigga when I said him put up in the darked out window truck. It's idiots. These frauds got these people, you know. And wait till everybody comes in. You dumb fucks. Y'all are fucking stupid. They got y'all believing in a whole lot of hookly bookly bullshit compared to what's really happening. What's going to really happen? Yeah. We'll see. Now, if they're attempting to make things right, they need to be able to communicate. They can't even do that fucking right. Stupid asses. You can't even communicate. They don't even know how to. Bunch of fucking dummies. And that main one that is subverted and fucked everybody up. Yeah. Fucking delusional and stupid. I just don't fucking get it. I could draw a picture of that long neck turtle looking bitch. Fucking. I literally walked by. She couldn't even say how you doing right. And it took off like a bat out of hell. I walked by, I'm like, whatever. And I don't even think the idiot was paying attention to see me smelling the dumbass. Like when I walked by that tree, I could smell her. Like, oh, I was like, there it is. I wanted to sidekick the bitch in the head, but I just kept going. Fucking idiots. Y'all are fucking dumb. Y'all are some really, just leave me to be. I'll leave y'all to be. But I'm going to talk about you dumbasses because you do so much stupid shit on the wrong fucking earth soil. It doesn't matter what they've convinced y'all to believe. Prison planet, blah, 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 blah. That people got to wait to a certain point, blah, 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 and lie, blah, blah. That don't matter. You can't stop what the fuck I see. And if people could really see what's going on around them, they'd be fucking shitting their pants. You're stupid. You're hard-headed. You're fucking idiots. You're really fucking abominations of stupidity. I don't mean abomination like that. I mean, you don't deserve to exist. And that's what's going to happen. All this shit y'all doing is not going to, for naught. You're fucking idiots. Fucking dumb. You want to convince yourself that you know everything based on the lies and the scripted bullshit that certain individuals grafting y'all into and keep sharing with you and showing you delusional shit. Listen to me. That doesn't stop what the fuck I see. Or, however, this is everything. Rolodex information. Your body is an equilibrium of balance and infusions of all kind of constructs. It doesn't matter about the man who can, from 200 to whatever, 60,000 times magnification under a microscope. It doesn't matter even beyond that. And the parts other things play. It don't matter. If y'all never listened before, listen now. I'm not saying this for the sanctity of, I told you my time is short, you stupid bastards. Don't fucking listen. I don't give a fuck. Keep doing what you're doing. You fucking retards. Damn. That fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. They made y'all less melanated, created you recently, and you motherfuckers still can't get it together. You're fucking idiots. You are the dumbest motherfuckers that have ever existed on Earth. Never accomplished nothing. Do y'all know what warlike actually means? They even wanted to whitewash Chief Pontiac. You know when this picture was made? Hollywood. These motherfuckers can't even get it right. That's so fucking dumb. They gotta lie to assert themselves. Delusional bastards. They even want to anglicize and monopolize a motherfucker as if there was a Mongol. Chief Pontiac, just like Chief Wahanashuk, Wahatan, all of them, you can never make them a Mongol. Chief Pontiac was nothing but a goddamn Negro, not a Moor, not an African, none of that new age, new term shit. This was called Negro land by the Spaniards and the French, the ones who conquered those lands before all of them came here to conquer this one, to which didn't work out too fucking well. That's why they're running around doing the dumb shit, grafting in all these dumbass CIA, FBI, all these, certain compartmentalization idiots. They're fucking idiots. I always think everything's a challenge. Egg. I got egg yolk in my beard. Anyway, I gotta wash my beard out. Anyway, you're fucking idiots. Y'all some dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen. So here, they're trying to say this is Chief Pontiac. This is the most delusional fucking painting. It's not disturbing, and it's the dumbest fraud. Never existed. That's a monkey. That is not a real Chief Pontiac. I just showed you a real portrait. All right? If you want to see even more than that, round eye, broad like us, never no Mongol Indian. All right? And that's the Pontiac Council. Nothing but Negroes, not Asia. Well, the true Asia superior, not the fake fraudulent shit that these fake ass Zionists keep doing to create a new world order. You motherfuckers won't succeed. God damn it. You'll learn the hard way. And we don't give a fuck. I know I don't. But there's enough, and it don't need a lot. There's more than enough who know. Fucking retards, man. So as you know, I was going to use this as a cover, right? This is from the original writing. That ain't nothing but a Negro. Oh, I hate the term Negro, but when you're based upon Negro land by the ignorance of those who couldn't read and write, asserted by those who had destroyed the old world because they were nurtured to be stupid, that you Mongols ain't even fucking Mongolians. God damn. I'm getting so fucking done sharing the truth with you monkeys who don't know shit. As if you're going to win something. You motherfuckers been losing from day one. If you live in a lie, you're moving a lie, you're grouped with a lie, you're agape with a lie, you are a fucking lie. Therefore, there is no winning. Fucking idiots. And keep sending your little goofballs around. Stay the fuck away from me. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you for your sake. I'll make another fucking blood oath. I didn't cause the suicides to affect you fucks. I have no problem doing it. I really don't. I wouldn't give a fuck if I cut a half inch deep. So fucking stupid. They'll be healed in a few days any goddamn way. Think it's a fucking game. You play the game long enough and it's about done. You got your drones, you got all your little fucking other weapons. You want to show that the world around people that would kill the majority of you stupid fucks, that if you could really see it. The so-called nuclear bomb, it would be so insignificant. You fucks. You fucking idiots. I'm attempting to work with everybody to say you don't have to be delusional. You don't have to have the hate. I'm looking at younglings cheering over there playing. And I'm looking at their goofy ass adult parents. Maybe one or two's good, but they're going to fuck them up and bring them into the world of dire chaos and stupidity. They're going to graft them. The CIA is going to look for someone to make sociopaths and psychotics. They're going to do this, that, and the other so they can sit there finding a way to come what they're saying, the delusional shit. Just like the Germans from World War II, the new Germans, right, who betrayed the original, and they used them to create assassin weapons for the Cold War. You motherfuckers are so stupid. And I have to look at these things to make sure that I'm on the plate of stating these facts. You motherfuckers are so goddamn stupid. Hey, what's going on, CD? Yeah, I'm just bringing some things down, man. I didn't, like I said, you saw the video. I like to share it all with you. I was over there. I didn't work out. I still felt like I had me a couple of, you know, make a little ultras last night, but no, I just relaxed, went to sleep, and I had to get some rest. Like I said, I was feeling a little under the weather. But today I'm walking by, when I pull into a place, I look at everything. I look at everything. I saw and I see this bitch standing over here with this goofy bitch. Just standing. It's like she timed it. And then when I'm getting out of the truck, moving around, talking with people, when I start to walk over this way, all of a sudden she walks and stands by the tree like she's been exercising, and I walk by and she looks like a fucking like Splinter who trained the reptilians on the ground who love pizza, little boys, right? Y'all know Splinter, right? And then the good guys who are fighting the turtles, right? It's funny how they make them turtles to give an illusion that they're bad. All the workers, the blue, and they're the bad guys. It's all backwards who are trying to stop shit. And who's helping them? Some motherfucker with a hockey. Y'all know who that is? Like, y'all need to really pay attention to what they be showing y'all. This bitch standing over there looking like Splinter, and I can smell that I hate so much. That makes me want to lash the fuck out. It really does. And she like saying hi, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. That's what I said. And I said, I hope the bitch spray me with something. Let's get this shit jump started. Let's get it fucking, because they really think they know shit about what they're doing. These DARPA and all the other dumb shit that they got going. Man, let's just get it fucking rock and rolling. You fucking monkeys. And I'm like, did they really just try that again? And then when we leave, I'm paying attention to everything. I'm not asking everybody else to. Even when I look in the sky, see shit, I don't talk about it. I just act like, yeah, because I don't give a fuck. That's a black truck. Windows too dark to be tinted in Arizona. Just too dark in the front, in the windscreen. And just sitting there. And I'm like, even though the distance is far off, I get the hint of that smell. And I'm like, I'm getting nauseous in my stomach. I'm like, I want to run over there and hit the side of the fucking truck. I really want to run over there and just boom and give it a nice shake, I have to fight that shit. And it hurts when I do. The moment I put the stool up in the back of the truck, the bitch pulls off. You can't make these dumb motherfuckers up, man. You really can't. It's not a goddamn challenge. Just stop being stupid. You're fucking goofies. I'm gonna call you all kind of names because y'all are emotional. You know the worst thing about a psychopath or a sociopath? They're the most emotionally disturbed motherfuckers that exist. They gotta walk away, they gotta close their ears, they gotta do shit because it bothers them. That's how they tell on themselves. Y'all aware of that? No, seriously. They gotta get with a union, they gotta be, the thing is, they got to fucking mix in with you. They got to be able to communicate. They got to see what's going on. Hey, have a conversation. They got to do all these fraudulent things, smile on your face, even go as far as to fuck you. These bastards have given up their, what you call rights of existence. They just don't fucking know it yet. I'm going to find out soon enough with their badass decisions. You thought the CIA was to protect America, to keep terrorists away, this and other. They do it's the fake Jews, the Zionists created all this shit. And you would think the good guys, thank goodness they're whistleblowers, right? But you would think that they would actually perform the duties required by the motherfuckers instead of going beyond, because they bastardize everybody. And y'all hold yourselves to it like it's something credible. They're fucking stupid, man. Damn, they're so fucking stupid. And by the time they realize it, when they really see what needs to be seen, because they haven't seen it. And maybe the few who have realized, oh shit, I want no more part of this. They know they fucked up. But you have these idiots who are having a system high appetite because they really think it's power and they think they're in control. And it's not that far off. When they do see the true truth, it's too already gonna be too late for it. Fuck them. Let them get there. You know. Let's say you in hell. You know the fake ass. Whatever the fuck. We got jobs to do. I'm loyal. My loyalty, not to a lie. Fucking let a motherfucker be. You retards. Man, we don't have no agreements, no deals. You fuck monkeys. Stupid bastards. Now they got a new generation of fucking retards. Fucking idiots, man. And these Teslas, you could tell motherfuckers from California, because everybody in Arizona are very aware of the right wing. They're very aware that when you make a Tesla, the shit that they use, the cobalt and all that, to get rid of that, it's going to poison the environment 1,000 times more than gas, petroleum, and all that other shit. And you could tell these are a bunch of fucking idiots. They don't know no better. I gotta get Tesla. I gotta get my hybrid. Like a bunch of fucking retards. And then they bring the poison over here and from Oregon, Washington, they come over here to Texas with it. You see how these delusional bastards are? And every time I communicate with someone, they're like, my Mexican homie the other night, he was like, I want the motherfuckers to get up out of here. He's like, I lived in LA. He said, I got away from there as a young person. And now here they are here. He says, I know them. I see them. He says, I hate them. Yeah. The old Pilskin up there who lives out of his van too, right? He says, man, I can't stand these motherfuckers. They're not the only ones at the store. Even the Hindu the other day when I was getting nice, he goes, hey, he says to his friend, Raja, they must be from California. I can't stand them. You see the way they talk and how they act. Hey, you know, I'm serious. I was like, yo, I'll get a chicken wing from you, cuz. Let me get 2 of them chicken wings. How you doing, brother? I respect that. These motherfuckers came with their fucking ideology, their liberal consortium of perversion based on Zionist ideology, Hollywood, and everything else. They are a fucking plague, a parasite on existence, man. They're so out of touch with reality. It's unbelievable. And they look for people like that. You know, they get them. They have no morals. It's an illusion. Easy to subjugate, convert, and you know, I'm not here to talk about that, but I'm just saying. I'm not saying everybody in Cali's fucked up, but a lot of people is. Just unbelievable. Think of Cali Muscle. He talks to people like he wasn't on steroids. When you get a lot of men around a lot of men, testosterone levels naturally go up, but so do other mental fucking, you know, disabilities, homosexuality, and all that dumb shit. And he comes out, he's still on all that shit, and he has a heart attack, so he gets off, and he goes to the Wonderman Fellas, which is extreme, and he goes to the cucumber and all that stuff, which is extreme. But he starts talking negative after he almost goes Brickz because Big Boy puts him back on, and he gets his eyes blue, he puts the shit in his mouth. Even though he knows he's from it, he knows he's indigenous. Ain't that a bitch? But you can see how the spell cracks a motherfucker. From selling them good-ass cookies I love. Oh, I used to get them cookies every month. 2 batches of them. Nothing but sugar and poison, boy. But y'all showed y'all them. I tear them cookies up. Anyway, he's telling people, like, if you're old, you're over 50 because in his 50s, and you got a gut. Oh, shut the fuck up. It takes a lot for people to get their bodies back together, man. It takes a lot. First of all, they need to go around a Rastafari, a good Haitian voodoo person. I'm serious. It does. Like Louisiana got some good Haitian Creole voodoo people, right? Who can actually give you the right shit, unless you can go on a ayahuasca trip down, you know, in Peru or whatever, and get you to flush that shit out, get the right herbs to cleanse all the parasites, because your liver's got different parasites from your lungs. Your lungs got and liver got different parasites from the 3 or 4 that's in your stomach and your big and little colon. Your body and the blood carries parasites that are different. They hold on to plastics and all that other shit that feed and cause your arteries to have your blood arteries to have weak spots, so you can have the infusion, leaky gut, and all that. He don't know none of that. After all that little short reading and stuff, you would think he know that. But you have to be around the right individuals to get the right shit, to get those things to heal up and flush. Like when you be shitting like 8, 9 times a day, feel like you got pneumonia, walking around cold sweats, before your body gets back on target. You dig what I'm saying? And then when your body gets back on target, what you put in it is what fucking matters. When I told the people how we used to cook ham, right? Mom used to rub it down with this perfect, real fucking honey because our neighbors had the beehives, and I was always getting me and Reggie getting stung by them. Thank goodness we weren't allergic. And she'd rub it down with fucking, oh my God, hit it. And she'd say, I said, Mama, oh, that's why the ham's so sweet. Baby, that's to get them goddamn worms up. And then she put the pineapples on the motherfucker. I said, well, why are you putting pineapples on ham? We're going to have a ham pineapple sandwich. She said, pretty good. But that also, the acidic in the pineapple leaps between the honey, gets in the ham and kills other parasites. It's not one kind of parasite in the ham. And then they put the cloves, and that's the coup d'etat that fucks those parasites up. So when she pops it all in the oven, those worms come up to the top. They is dead than a motherfucker. Tapeworms all dead than a motherfucker. And that's why we wasn't getting fucked up and still living kind of long. But my great grandmother said we ain't supposed to eat meat, but we're eating it now as survival food. We call soul food was actually originally called survival food. Any of y'all know that? See, y'all don't know shit. You know why you don't know nothing? Because you love somebody telling your story for you, and then you forget what it is because you got a bunch of dumbass talking about blacks. I got women who should know better, who ain't been nowhere to read Moors now because the shit sounds convincing. No, we the fuck aren't. People don't want to hear no truth. The hell? Shit. They run from it. It's like giving a motherfucker an enema. Dude be like, that's gay. Nigga, your shit is plugged up. You need to get... And we used to get that when we was down in the Carolinas. Mama go out there and get that reed. You know that reed down there? Be in the stream in the backyard. She get that thing and Papa smooth it out with the stone, right? Flow through that bitch with the fucking wire, the coat hanger wire, right? She go and get that stream water in her mouth, put it in the pot, get that shit warm with the castor oil and shit, put the black pepper in that bitch, suck that shit up. I get the brown bag, take your little ass, tit your ass, put your legs up, pop that in your ass, pump that shit in your ass, say, now hold it. If you don't hold it, I'm gonna pop you in the ass, whip you. And we sitting there, boy, blood, and boy, we run out everywhere. Me and Randall were shitting everywhere. And we felt like new motherfucking people. We didn't know what was going on. All the candies and lollipop, 5-cent penny candy we was eating back then. And we eat it and we got tummy aches. And Mama told me, you better get in there, get them collard greens and string beans, the sweet pea, and all that. And we were like, oh, you were down at the corner store. You didn't down there eating on. And then she found the little brown paper bag we think we hide. We done put up under the porches. Get your asses up. Get your asses up in the house. Mama, grandma, go out there and get that damn reed. Well, we got to get him. And, man, we didn't know we was fucked up eating all that damn nasty-ass sugar. Don't tell me about who the fuck we are. Learn who you are and where you get everything from. From fuck us. These monkeys running around, these goofballs. All they know is chaos. They create the fucking problem. Then they want to be the remedy. And then the remedy is no good because it's based upon a lot of sacrilege, racist indemnities, all this bullshit. I figured people would be wise and smart and wake up by the fuck now. Seems like everybody's just too stupid to get it together. What's up, baby? Hey, Nate Storm, Righteous T95. What's happening, fam? Oh, you earned this, fam. You earned this, cuz. You earned this. Yeah. You earned your moderator, cuz. You been here. Yeah. Righteous T got it. Yeah, stay righteous. Kwana C. That's right. I appreciate you, Kwana C. You almost there. Snoo, what's up, baby? That's my mama right there. People think I'm being Lucifer like it's a joke. No, it really is. My name's one of my names. It is really. And I guess they fucking feel like there's a real one out there that they worship or something. They just stupid motherfuckers, man. I said, yeah, CD. World, what's happening? I don't even know the lore. You don't have to. I know, but I know you're saying, hey, what's going on, Rosemary? I said hi earlier. Tom, I got you, beloved. Appreciate it. What is that? Fortnite, that's the dog. Okay, appreciate it. What's happening? What's happening? And I would like to see people. Jay, what's up? I just like to see individuals get it together, man. I like to see people get it together and realize it's a lot of bullshit. I'm not here to divulge, and I'm sharing shit that's researchable. Now, this is just straight up from me. Like I said, they keep making them dumber and dumber. They can't even see it. When I said they're preparing, because a lot of you, they're going to let y'all die and rot on the top of the earth. It's going to be one stank fucking thing. You see all the rural workers going on in certain places? All right, there's a reason why they're in this area, in Arizona and all that, in Oklahoma and Texas. And there's a reason why I'm here. But regardless of that, y'all gonna be dead and rotten all over the fucking place, and they're gonna wait until your bones exist. They're not going underground because y'all everywhere, and they're gonna take them bones and they're gonna stack them fucking bones. At least that's their plan. And then they can come out with all that, because you know, anti-gravity. I hate that term, but there ain't no such thing as gravity. Those aircraft are brand new. We had them in the past. All right. All the things that they're going to come out with, the iron suits and all that, we had all that, which was much better. All right, now they got the shit that's, you know, make people stronger and faster and this, that, and the other. It's nothing new, y'all. These fuckers are so so fucking stupid. You would think they know better, and they don't. Just like these electric bills, our electric vehicles we made back in the 15, 16 during Tartary, they didn't poison the earth. They didn't fuck nothing up. These motherfuckers are ass-renowned, backwards, stupid motherfuckers. And they know it all. They know a lot of this shit. And the new motherfuckers think they're gonna be part of some great thing. No, y'all just gonna be, well, if it was permitted to go on as they believe in their computations and shit, being misled. I'm not gonna get into that. They think they're gonna be like the new world, something else in the old. Oh my God, I don't even want to get into that. I have a story to tell, but damn, they're stupid, bro. And it don't matter what you say or who says it. That's what I love about it. I just watch them how they move, and they're happy, they're content as long as the rest of the world is fucking walking around stupid. So. You can't make this shit up. It ain't enough that you say you've been around the so-called world. I don't mean some globe spinning ball shit. I've been around the earth, right? I was afforded that in the military. It was a beautiful thing. I got to meet great, great people, magnificent people, powerful people in their own right, by my conception, who shared shit with me. I always wanted to sit and talk to motherfuckers 80, 70, 90 years old, whether it be in France. I had people tell me they were sorry for what they saw as children and what happened to a lot of people. I was like, huh? And you know, in the 80s, you're talking to somebody like 89, 95 and shit. You're like, oh, wait a minute. They was around the 1890s and they was like 5, 6 years old. I'm supposed to dismiss them apologizing to me, and it's hard for them to say, because I didn't like the term black, and I always made it known. They said they saw there was a lot of bad things that happened. And, you know, they go to school and they're educated, quiet about it. It's a different world. They were promised it was a better world. It was just another hop, jump in the experiment. Fucking agents are fucking dumb, bro. Not all of them, because there are those who want to say and want to talk, and I would tell them, be quiet. Share it with the few who might be able to go out there and share it. But some people know the emergency, and they really want people to know. You've seen recently some FBI and CIA guys came out and says, look, and they get on the live or whatever the fuck, but they're willing because they know some things. When I told you y'all was supposed to live 900 to 2,000, I'm not playing. Every one of you are supposed to live a long fucking time. Now, what they're promising the new dumbass children is that they'll live at least to 300. I'm not making this up. I met a couple of them who told me, jumping around their bikes, laughing, I'm going to live to be 300. Like, they're not supposed to be up here doing that. They probably got punished because they told me and it shouldn't have happened. I'm not playing, y'all. My great great uncle's new motherfucker's over 200 years old, man. You ain't gotta listen to me. You can keep eating their garbage, drinking their poison, breathing their shit. All right, just go ahead. But you see that the government's a fraud. Now they're talking about they're gonna remove high fructose corn syrup because they don't give a fuck. They're like, oh yeah, motherfuckers got the jabby whoop. Yeah, motherfuckers, but when the frequencies go up and the air they drop the heavy amount of aluminum in the air with all the other shit, and you're gonna be dropping dead, motherfuckers. Look at all you people around you right now. Every day I come up, somebody in Montclair, now they're reminiscing over a motherfucker that died 10 years ago. I'm like, holy shit. What about everybody from 2019 to what y'all's 2019 to this period? Man, every fucking week I see another 2-3 motherfuckers dead. Man, they got the ooh-wop. I remember them talking about we went and got the extra jibby jabs. They had a friend of mine has a friend, a relative of a friend of his who actually recorded him going to get blood transfusion, get blood cleaning. And they were pulling this coagulated, stringy shit out of his blood, out of his vein. Like literally, they had the thing, and there was a hole where they could pull it out. And this is from getting them oobops. It was long as fuck. I was like looking at this shit. What the fuck is that? He says that's that shit from that what they was shooting up in people, literally, purposely. That's why Fauci's still able to move around and Gates. What the fuck? HIN and all that. And here y'all are still fighting about white, black, brown, this dumb ass motherfuckers. Why I don't call it America? Because I call it Negro fucking land. I got Miss Winston when I was a kid. Mom Tina said, this is Negro land. I go to school, Miss Winston popped me in the mouth. She used to live on motherfucking Elm Street where they made the first 2 Nightmare Elm Streets. I got to be part of it. She lived in the old green, yellow house, wherever the fuck, not that far from Uncle Reggie's house up in Walnut, right around the block, right? My sister and them, Pam and Nikki, lived down with Mr. Branch and them, Evelyn, made it, rest in peace, at the little garage thing, right? You know what I'm talking about, Snoop. Y'all know Big Jersey if you're in here. And she popped me in the mouth because I said, this is Negro land in the classroom. This is America. Miss Winston said, oh, from the South, mean, evil, big iron fucking pip. I'm telling mama, oh, your mama tried to kill you. I'm telling Nana. She kind of looked sideways, and that's when, after that, I think I got whooped one more time, and Mama Tina stepped to her, had a maul upside the head at Southern Baptist off Bloomfield. Mama Tina was a fighting motherfucker. Miss Winston backed off of Mama Tina. You better not hit that boy again. Yeah, I ain't getting no more whoopings after that. I felt like a champ, but I couldn't say nothing either because Grandma whooped my ass. You shut the fuck up in them classrooms. You better not excuse my language. What they said, you don't say nothing in there. You just go in there, don't worry, we teach you, we're going to teach you, just play along. I was not good at playing along, people. Well, no real incentive to play along. You get what I'm saying? And you got these dumb motherfuckers don't know me from Jack, and I don't know them from Jack. They better stay the fuck away from me. That's a threat with a promise. Stupid motherfuckers. Because I'm getting tired of their fucking weak ass tactics and shit. Ain't nobody here to stop what the fuck they're doing with their dumbass selves. Less melanated fucking abomination dumbasses. Even the niggas, they got it dumb. Just because you're dark skinned don't mean you got a lot of melanin. So don't get it fucked up. There are people who are light skinned got a lot of melanin in them. All right. So know what the fuck I'm saying. Just like yesterday when I said my father, you don't need to worry about what the fuck I meant. Y'all motherfuckers go off in the Twilight Zone and Lucifer's Camp and all the other Satan, all the dumb shit. Told y'all to learn something, pay attention, to learn the truth compared to the fucking lie. Motherfuckers so goddamn perverted and stupid. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go on that tantrum. I've said that enough, but it's the reality to it. Know where to fuck around and know where to fucking stay away. Stupid asses. It's a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. If y'all could really see, there's a reason why I stopped when I got T and Ganja, where they could see the sky and see the black, white pixelation and see beyond the blue. Hopefully, like when I look at the sky, I don't see blue. I don't see the gray. I don't see the clouds. I don't see nothing. Everything looks totally different for me. When I look around past the trees, I see what looks like it's like a mist around them, like what y'all would call, like right now when I'm looking, right? The tree looks like it's 3D moving around, like not moving, but it looks offset from the grass. This is what I'm sharing with y'all what I see when I look. It's from doing it for a long time. All right, just give me a little insight. I can't say everything. The trees look like they're in the grass, but like when you open a collage, right? And the things stand up, literally everything behind it is illusion, but I see it clearly. And then the trees off in the back, they come forward and they move back. But the water comes up and down. I can't say no more than that. And then I see things like, yeah. I'm so used to it that I'm not afraid of it. One time I thought I was going through DDTs from drinking. So I stayed clean. I didn't drink shit for like, I think 4 or 5 years on the res. I was like, motherfucker. When I look at buildings, you know, the colors they give you, I don't see that color. I know the color, but it's like a prism. It's like connects, like, like right here, everything's straight up. It's right here, right? Brown, it's straight. It's how you see it. When I look out, everything changes. And more. Yeah. So if they're fucking listening, they know exactly what the fuck I'm saying. Stupid motherfuckers. There ain't nothing to be taken and borrowed and snatched, and nothing to be ate and gobbled up. That's the last thing you want to do. You all would die then. I'm just telling you a fact. Sometimes, you know, you can't stop stupid. And you shouldn't want to. Fucking stupid is as stupid does, right? Fuckers are so goddamn stupid, though. I can't help it. I don't have another word for it. They're fucking super stupid. Like super fucking super duper fucking stupid. But do you know what it's, and y'all know what it's like to feel like when it's flying? See, when you get to do that and you get to kill something, you get rewarded and you get pumped up. This is the game they play and make people feel, the stupid ass people feel like they've done something worthwhile. You feel like you're credible, like, oh shit, the power. Then you go through indoctrination. They like what you do. They bring you on board and they show you some shit. Some people, a lot of shit. Some things where people are disturbed and they realize, oh, well, we got to get rid of that one because they can't handle it. Sad. That's the way it is. That's how fucking stupid the whole thing is. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. But it is what it is. Somebody said, yes, there are 2 fucking states, 2 whole states that I would drop shit on. I would spray I'd get rid of everybody in them motherfuckers. I wouldn't lose sleep and it wouldn't be on my conscience. I'm not like that, y'all. I wouldn't. You made it yourself. I'd fly over you, motherfucker. Shit, I'd fly the plane right into the motherfucker and blow the whole fucking state up. And I mean it. Every bit of it. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong. I don't know what that is. But his reason's awesome. So yeah, I meant it when I stated it. But these perversions, these abominations, these rejects, They made the choice. Everyone has a choice, and they continue to choose wrong. Like I'm looking at these cars, right? And the highway rises and it goes, well, the roadway, it rises and it goes down. It's like it's the earth. I actually see the earth fucking in a very minute way breathing. It's the weirdest fucking thing. It's like, and I ain't making it. I see it like, and I know it's a whole thing. It's like, it literally, it's those increments. Like, and I ain't making it like that, man. When I first saw that, I said, oh shit, I might have to go and get some medicine. I'm gonna have to go see a shrink or something. I really, and then I kept seeing it, like when I look off in the distance out there in the desert, right? Well, by the mountains, I see it just fucking in the most subtle form. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? I didn't accept who I was, and I was just, and I remember sharing it with one individual, and that motherfucker was drunk as shit. His name is Nathan Bilal. He was like, yeah, we're getting another 40 on OE. Yeah, whatever the fuck, man. You see the earth breathing? I'm breathing too. Thank goodness I was just sharing it with him. But and he was looking, he was drunk. Man, he says, you fucking crazy. You see some crazy shit. And I miss him. Nathan, a big 300-pound, fat-ass Navajo motherfucker. Anyway. Yeah, I miss him. Anyway, he had a wonderful wife. She got to act together. Beautiful wife. And kids. Oh my goodness. Just children. Love them to death. But yeah, I would look and I would say, just pay attention. I want you to take some deep breaths. I says, I started seeing this shit 2 years ago and I'm still having a hard time with it. 2 years ago, friend, I still don't do that gay ass Navajo shit with me. Red, you know what I'm saying? You want me to punch you again? No! 40 hours a week. The sister Navajo, I get it from. She's mixed. And $10 a bottle. For him, whatever, you know. And I explained to him how to look at it. And it was hard for me to explain how I got there. I don't know. One day I woke up after doing breathing exercises, this, that, and other, doing some yoga and shit after going to because the yoga lady was a teacher too. She's Navajo. Excellent. I mean, she was like, James, can you take over the class for a second? I was like, I don't know what to do. Do the da-da-da, go ahead, get them in the cat and cow, get them back into stretching. Go ahead and give them a little bit of, cobra and da-da-da-da-da. If you want to do one of the stands, go ahead. But make sure to sweat. And I'm like, I'll do some ab core work. That would be my thing, And I remember walking out one day and it was like where the guy was hanging where the guy had committed suicide behind the hospital. Looking out that way, and I remember seeing the grass, and it looked like the grass moved up and down. I was like, I got to put my glasses back on. And so I didn't say nothing to Pearl or to anybody else. I was like, and then when we were when we were traveling back, I'm looking out the side of the road while I'm driving, right? And I'm in my Nova at that time, all right? My 2009, 10, whatever, Nova. All white, Jersey, Nova. And I'm looking at the side of the road, and it looks like a little hump comes up and goes down. Every time I'm going past, it's like heaving. I said, what the fuck is going on, man? So I said, I need you to drive. I just need you to drive. Pull over. You got to drive. All right? And it never stopped. Now it's just natural. It doesn't look like it's happening when I focus. Right now, I'm looking at the water. I'm looking at where the dead turtle is, right? And I see the water. But I look at the grass and I see the tree slowly going up and down. That's what I see. Are you happy? All right, so I'm not going to tell you nothing else. And these motherfuckers want to fuck with me, huh? I'm not fucking with them. But you better believe I have no fucking problem whatsoever. No problem making a blood fucking oath. My family is known for them. Maybe they forgot or haven't been told about it. Fucking around and find the fuck out. Stupid motherfuckers. And don't have no ugly ass Asian bitch standing around there like she's supposed to got to get up close because the bitch probably gonna die next week. I don't give a fuck. I could be wrong, but that smell doesn't fucking lie to me, man. I ignore it, but that goddamn smell, I fucking hate it. I explained to y'all what it smells like. It's hard to what it smells like, but it's a fucking funk on these fuckers. It really is. But you can smell it for yourself. But another thing with it, they keep pushing stuff. Now, it could be wrong. Because there are things in the world that smell a certain way that, like when we was painting with Omeg, right? Like Prime, right? There's a, like when it's real light, right? When it's real light, it's got like a fishy turpentine. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a fishy turpentine. It's weird. But then there's the smell that when the air hits, I mean, if you're not ready for it, it hits you. It's like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? It's really stinky, real nasty. And it gets in my throat, and it's like, what the fuck? And I swallow, and I'm like, and then I get like sometimes a little slight headache, and I'm like, that's not right. That's not natural. You know what I'm saying? And then I just ignore it. And a lot of times when I ignore it, I'm just like, okay, it's there. Okay. And a lot of times it don't mean that it's necessarily bad. But the initial point of when it first happened, and I've read some things, and I'm like, is that what I'm dealing with? I don't know. But now it's like, it's questionable. And when I smell it, my body reacts to it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, why is that? I can't explain or figure out everything. I don't know. There's still things that I'm coming into knowledge of, but it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And then some people might feel, well, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about how people feel about this, that, and the other. I gotta fold that up. I don't care about all that, and put the eggs in the ice. The butter is starting to melt. I forgot. It's not heat. I don't want the birds to get on that because it is real butter. You know what I mean? Hold on, guys. That butter is starting to melt like a motherfucker. It felt like worse than Play-Doh. But anyway, like I was saying, hey, Snow, third eye eyesight. I don't know what to call it, baby. But you know, everything when it's something new and it's different, I read something to see if I can figure it out. I even go to look at CIA, FBI. I looked at anything, Hindu, this, TMI. I look for certain things, like key things that can help me have a clear understanding that something I don't know about. Then I'm wondering sometimes, is it even real? You know what I mean? Like there are times when I'm like, is this shit real? And then there's times when I don't even give a fuck. But I know with my body when it reacts. Like sometimes there's an offset, and then there's this initial thing, and then there's something that wants to drive me in a direction, and then there's something that pulls me back. It's like some weird shit. And I just sit there and I go, I don't like the feeling. I literally, I mean, who would like something new? I'm like, what the fuck is that? You know? It's not like I got a whole bunch of guides saying, this is what you might feel. Oh, we're going to increase it. We're going to decrease it. Can your heart handle it? I don't have a fucking clue. It's all so settled. But at the same time, sometimes I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, remember I was saying there's a learning phase, and even I, through everything I'm doing, I don't know everything. I don't know. I know I have a story to tell. But all this other shit, I have no idea. I'm still figuring it out. When I see, it's what the fuck I see. Like I said, when I'm looking over here at the tree, it looks like it's like steam coming off the trees, right? Like in the distance, like right here. It's like but I see the building behind it. I see the grass, and it's so subtle, like less than 1/10 of a millimeter. It rises and it falls. Like right now. it's like I'm breathing with it, right? And when I'm looking at the shit, and if you practice these things, you'll see this shit. But there's more. If you're breathing, the holding, the exhaling, the moving, the pushing yourself when you're going through pain, say, well, you know it's there, right? But to dismiss it doesn't remove it. It's pretty awesome. All right. I can't say more than that. You know what I'm saying? There's things maybe legitimate and not. But when I'm looking, I'm like, God damn, even the bed, like when I'm walking up to take a piss, a lot of times I look at the ground because I don't want to look at I want to see the shit that I'm seeing. Like I'm like, just look down, Red. Just fucking walk ahead. Just because I know there's more to it. And I'm like, I don't want to see it, you know? Not fearing none, it's just, you know, if you don't want to see it, you don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's other things. Like if I look at a window and there's somebody moving, I don't want to look in the window because to me it's like being a peeping Tom. I look away. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how far I am. I just look away. I'm like, I'm not that. I don't do that. You know what I mean? It's like, I guess morals can block some things that might be important, but I still think the facilitation of morals and a righteous eye is important as far as I'm concerned. Someone say, but you talking about them two states? I would drop the biggest bomb on those, a motherfucking a Moab on them bitches. I sure would. Everything got to go. Somebody said that's probably that Khazarian blood in you. Oh, shut the fuck up. No, this is nothing righteous. People are holding on to a tether, man. No, there's no one righteous in those two states. Besides what's on the ground. Boom! They do it on the innocent of people who are actually pretty damn good and not marginalized, to say. No, these two states are just full of some of the most shittiest real estate. I'd make it. And I stand by that. I stand by it. I might tell you the two states. I know people are going back. Didn't you tell us before? I don't know. Go tell me, watch the video 100 times and tell me what you think. Let me go and let me go and take care of something right quick. Okay. I gotta mix my protein shake up. I'm taking one. I don't do pre-workout, but I do a protein shake before I work out. I got my one Ganeo, which spikes your insulin and all that, but I'm going to use it. Make a mess. I want y'all to hold on while I go over here. You gonna cook something else, T? All right. You put this shit in the back, bro. Oh, we're gonna get a good workout in today, cuz. You know what I mean? Yeah. Be right back. Whew. I had to get him mesquite honey. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. I'm gonna see if I left it over there. Damn it! I might have to go back to get that thing out the damn. I forgot it in the bag. Jesus Christmas. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Let me see if it's connected. Just put a 1 up if I'm still connected. Okay, guys? If you can hear me, put a 1 up. I'm gonna share a couple more things, and that's it. You know, maybe if you see it, you'll be able to tune in on it, because some things I don't understand. Okay, cool. Y'all can still hear me. Cool. I had to get my honey. All right, but appreciate it. But so what I see, I always thought that maybe it was something in my brain. I thought maybe I had a tumor or something, right? So I started looking at traumatic injuries, the fact that I've had a lot of trauma in my youth, martial arts, you know, kicks in the head. I started looking at everything, and I realized that the time period between that and the CAT scans I had, and the fact that there was nothing there, no hemorrhaging, anything like that, that was not the case. Even when I was in the Bronx and I was walking with Charisma, and we was going down 161st, we was going down, right? East 243rd, 161st. We were going down 2 blocks from the last stop on the 6th train. And there's a laundromat, print shop, my Jamaican bros, print shop, African and Jamaican bros, right? And a little Dominican kid shot the gun, tall motherfucker, shot the gun in my direction. They were high as fuck. I think they were doing shrooms or something. I don't know. And the bullet passed between me and Charisma. And I remember my boy, and on across the street when it happened, they said that all they saw me do was turn around, pick Charisma up. Charisma wasn't no small brindle terrier. And they said I sprinted up the block so fast that before they turned around to take off, even my boy Tony and my cousin Danny were coming out. Costa Rican cousin, they were coming out. And they went to give chase around the block. I just dropped Charisma with my boy Tony and them. I ran around the block. We hemmed them up in the motherfucking hallway in the house. The fucking road, from as long as it looked, when I took off, it became that short. Like literally, like I took 3 steps and I was on them. But they said they said, you snatched Charisma up with the leash in one arm. And they said, we don't know how, and your ass took off like a fucking bat out of hell. And I know before they turned around, they said, I didn't hear nothing. They said they could hear them going, oh shit. And then what I'm saying, that's red. I remember saying, what the fuck was y'all thinking, shooting that goddamn gun? I didn't think about my actions, just like Lieutenant Smith, Top Gun pilot. We're out there in Marymount, California. we're at the Sunshine Saloon. I'm coaxing, A1 coaxing, a whole lot of guys there. Walk, everybody. And I'm about 5'9.5". I don't know. I think I grew another inch, 5'10.5", right? After the military, in my goddamn 30s and 40s. But anyway, this motherfucker was messing with the women. We went, driving Jeeps. We were doing the whole Top Gun thing. And I go on to say, my man, can you leave the women alone? They're good friends. They're cool people. And this ugly, fake Native American looking long-haired goofball motherfucker, he's big. No kind of muscle-bound motherfucker. I think he's the shit. I said, my man, I'm just saying, lead them and let them be. All right. So somebody told him something, and I was sitting down, coaxing like, yeah, be careful. Yeah, but that's not right. Hey, girls were appreciative, and they were like, thank you, blah, blah, blah. So the motherfucker said, hey, man, I want to apologize. I said, that's cool, bro. I mean, they're women. So he's I don't know, me. So I apologized. So I said, all right, I want to put my hand out. This motherfucker cracks me, knocks me through the saloon bar. If anybody ever been there, you know what I'm talking about. He knocks me through the thing onto the parking lot. The drive is a dirt parking lot. I get up. Coaxum said I stood right the fuck up, like not bending knees, like I popped the fuck up. And he said that my eyes went completely fucking red. And everybody stood up because they were going to jump on him, right? And the dude turned around like, yeah, what's up? And his friends. So he jumps out like he's doing something. I ain't lying, y'all. Maybe in the records or some shit. The police came and all that. I think they closed down Top Gun, whatever the fuck. I went there twice. Anyway. I remember knocking this motherfucker on his ass. I remember sitting on top of him, stomping, breaking his ankle, breaking his wrist, breaking his ribs. I remember I was stomping this. I remember beating this. And that Coxum came over and tried to grab me off. I pushed him and knocked him on his ass. Lieutenant Smith, the pilot, he came over and he went to pull on me. And he says, with one arm, this is what, in his report and everything, I picked him up and threw him. Well, my hands around this motherfucker's neck, and I came down and smacked the shit out of him because I woke him up after I knocked him out the second time. The report's there that the base police and the Miramar police that came out to the base, that came to the hangar where I was at. Is there a petty officer branch in here? That's me. Knuckles a little swollen. What happened? So I told him the story. It's just a motherfucker, So I got XOI, and my XO was like, so I heard you, this is the real Navy. I heard you had to put a stump mud hole in the motherfucker. I said, yes, sir. He said, bravo, outstanding. We can't applaud that. You know, we're going to give you, you can't go to the club tonight. I was like, whatever, man. I got to recover. I'm hungover anyway, but long day at work. And everybody was like, outstanding, outstanding. That was the real fucking Navy. And not this pussy ass shit now. Taking Zionist, you know, Netanyahu fake ass, Polish, fraudulent, Bolshevik ass, 50 states in Israel bullshit. Anyway, but that's the real story. You know, I don't like unleashing none of that because every time I've gotten into a squabble, I was the last person wanting to fight. I forgot T was with me when I was in Page. This little racist motherfucker started rambling his mouth when I'm talking to a good friend of mine who I work with rifles with. Good old fella, you know what I'm saying? Real down to earth, good old redneck motherfucker, you know? And I recall saying to that motherfucker what I normally say when I don't want people to see what I'm going to do. And I was calm, wasn't I, T? I was calm, right? I was like, yo, my man, let's go outside. We can talk, just me and you. Me and you. Let's go outside. Teacher's mama, she was over there. No. And don't tell teacher I was drinking, but no, don't do it, James. Don't do it. I was like, no. Shut the fuck up. Teacher's mother. That's what I said that to her. Just be quiet. T was about down for anything, but I ain't want T to see none of this either. I was like, my man, I just want you to come outside. Let me talk to you outside in the back. Ain't nobody got it. She said, now the motherfucker working behind the register was a new motherfucker. He was an off-duty cop, punk motherfucker. I ain't like him from the get-up. Punk ass nigga. Young motherfucker. I wanted to take him to the ring. Get him on the mat. Some jiu-jitsu shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. My knees are, I always tell my knees and back's fucked up, so you got an advantage. He like, you know, I'm gonna call the police. Fuck, I don't give a fuck, you know, I'm being nice in the hospital. Take this motherfucker outside and shut your racist ass up. Let me talk to you outside. Aiming the old guy, well, he was trying to tell him to shut up, wasn't he? No, wasn't he? He was telling him, stop. Motherfuckers see me in there knock motherfucker out from Detroit, old racist motherfucker, when I was crip walking, just playing. But I know how to do it. I was just playing. Now, my bad knees. It's old Indian stuff, right? Now I'm showing everybody. I'm doing this shit. I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I'm really smoking. And guys with Crips, they were like, holy shit. And I had to give qualifications with them. I'm like, but I ain't moving. I ain't a gangbanging bullshit. My boys jumped me in and fucking, you know, over in Jersey and shit, you know, Camden. Because motherfuckers talking about rob me because I'm always giving everybody and letting them have a good time. I'm always buying beers. Which I didn't need that, but I'd have probably dropped all the motherfuckers would have tried something. Anyway, that's just part of the story. And that's not even going back to my young days and Goshen Kai and down in the Glen and all the other things and roller skating rank and all the big fights. Usually when we have fights, it'd be like 400 of us fighting 400 of them motherfuckers. I'm talking about, and I ain't talking about no regular fucking hello, some fake ass Hollywood shit. I'm talking about banging. I'm talking about motherfuckers squared up all over parking lots in the middle of the street, stopping traffic, scrapping. Jersey shit, Philly shit. I'm talking about hardcore knocking and country boys pounding and bumping each other. Yeah, that's what I told everybody. My boy killed that goofy ass fake Italian, hit him in the head with I-9 and killed him because they was fighting on his car. He thought he was Italian, thought they would race their ass. They could never whoop us or nothing. Yeah, so Vinny, Vincent Brogdon, he got locked up for that. But yeah, man, we see. I'm not telling a lie, man. I'm telling the truth, man. I'm known for fucking fighting, and I hate it. I love it and I hate it. So every time somebody want to get all squirrely and want to put their hands up, I'm like, oh hell yeah. I don't say nothing, then ain't no talking. It's like, oh fuck, there ain't no way out of this. Let's do it. Goddamn, because I'm gonna beat the brakes off your ass. I can guarantee you that. No, I'm not pushing violence. I'm saying that part of me I don't like. Okay? That part of me I don't care. I don't know if it came from child abuse, what the fuck ever it came from, don't matter. I don't like it. But you got idiots, especially, motherfuckers, bitch, I use the first one, the first tree I'm chopping, motherfucker. What the fuck? But in all of that, getting back, I don't know if the trauma, getting hit in the hip boxing, I don't know what set what off. I don't know. Then learning all the things in martial arts, key on following God help, and Tai Chi Chuan with, Grandmaster, with my Sifu, you know what I mean? Cam Lee, I asked you to check him out. He's down in Miami, Florida now doing it. He was in Orange Park with the acupuncture center where I learned 5 ancestral Kung Fu. And I don't even like looking at it because the ground's moving to me. I'm not talking about whistle while we work with ants cutting fucking leaves and walking. I'm talking about it literally is fucking moving. Everything is moving. I used to walk and be like up and down thinking I'm a fucking trip or something on the damn earth, or the dirt. The earth is retarded shit. But I'm just pointing out some things that maybe some of y'all are seeing yourselves. I got 8 more days before I get paid, y'all, and I'm down to goddamn, I think $50 or I don't know. We ain't got gas. Look, man, I ain't crying for nobody help or nothing. The gas here, what was it, 409? What this shit is? They liberals came in and fucked this country, this state up. But it is what it is. So, oh, the babies. Oh my goodness. So innocent. Anyway, I just wanted to come on, talk about that. I know I said that one part and the people look at the video and they get all scared. They don't know to watch and all that and run off and get scared and jump off because they're so religiously stupid and indoctrinated. Free yourselves, people. Free your goddamn selves. What was that? I remember that in the 80s up in New England. Dude wouldn't go outside. Yeah. I remember you telling that they beg you to ease off. Nah. I'm not even about that life, but it's part of who I was, man. Who I was. Not who I am. Anyway, what's up, Snookies. Zombie Slayer, the panic can affect your health, just to let you know. Anything chemical. Baby girl. Appreciate the ones, guys. I've always liked the dark hole. That nightlight. I know. What station are you talking about? I'll go back and watch the lives. I kind of mentioned one, but I'll mention them soon. Because I hope they can change. How's it going? I hope they can change. I hope that it's very possible for them to change. And with hope, whatever little bit I have, I hope that they change. Little powerful man, yeah. Chase some birds. I used to chase chickens when I was young. Yeah, you've been running marathons before you know it, youngin'. But I love the kids, man. Y'all, I cry for the kids, man, for the children. I always do. You can't come around me and says I killed some children. I'll destroy you. That's why them IDF soldiers, they be out here. They say if I hear one of them, if they want to say I'm an IDF soldier, I'm running. I'm gonna see what they made of. There ain't no way around it. I'm gonna fuck you up. Try and spider crab roll on my back. I'm gonna break your little. I'm gonna break you. Your little fuck monkey self. I wouldn't give a fuck if you worship me. Awesome. No wonder I do not have bad dreams or trash. The darker the better. Spiritually, I get it. I get it, brother. Tom, I get it. Shut up and chill with me in the dark. They chill all the time. Aura. Yes, Jay. As long as the orders don't make you nauseous. Yeah, that's that. There are times when it's. I've said it. I said there's time when like it hit me like real strong and it makes me want to like queasy, like holy shit. And I'm like, and I start looking, you know. Now they try and stand off and shit. That don't work. It's like having a little insight on something, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just, it is what it is. I used to attempt to stop it, speak it out, you know, like out of way. People like, are you talking to yourself? Yep, I'm trying to get rid of something I wouldn't explain. But now I accept it. It's cool, you know? Your PO box update on this page, Chief. No, I got it. Yeah, I can tell you right now what it is. All right, and it's a small one, but it is what it is because they, like I said, they're crooked here in Arizona. The fake government, the fake ass mayors, and all these corrupt little fake weak ass politicians. These bought out, sold out motherfucking monkeys. They have corrupted the state because this is where all the purgatory and everything works. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say nothing else about that. So my PO box today, I'm updated. Is 3. Write this down, please. Everybody, let me know you're ready to write this down. I'll update it on here as well. Okay, I forgot to do that. All right, I forgot to do that. You want California's an island, huh? And we have people out there that have gotten their land rights back. Black, so-called black people, and it's well known that the land belongs to them, not some Spaniard from Mexico or other place. Not no hate. It's reality. Okay. And a female and a few other people who wanted to be homeless and didn't want nothing they was wanting to give because they wanted their fucking land and they won their land back because these bastards over there, these fake Jews over there were lying about the land. And so these brothers and sisters, these so-called Negroes, got their land back. All right. Real talk. So if you're ready, how can you call and store organic with See the Fruits? Exactly. Exactly. I asked you, are you ready to write this down? Please reply. I've got a pen. Let's go, Chief. Whatever. Little beautiful, handsome little guys. All right. And little girls over here. Ready? All right. 3. It's a small little P.O. box, too. But it's 3039 W for West. W, Peoria. Peoria. Period. Peoria. All right. Peoria Avenue. And it would be Suite 102 175, but it's actually Box 175. Phoenix, Arizona, 85051. Okay? Which is about like 12 to 15 minutes away from where I'm at right now, or where I used to be at. All right? Then I have a physical one that's my boy O's that I could throw, you know, if y'all want to send something a little bigger, but the small stuff you can send pretty much there. I've got to go there and make sure DPS, it said they melt something out my CCW. I might have to go to DPS, but I don't have enough gas to do all that right now. So, like I said, I got 8 days before I get paid my pension. I'm not spending no $600-700 on the goddamn truck. I got windows, I got tools, I got $500-600 worth of shit inside that goddamn truck I need to work on to find a place to do it. And like I said, in 18 days, I'm going to apply for the season. I just want to do the seasonal. Because I have injuries, and I'm 100% service. I'm not playing one. I've got real injuries. My wrist swelled up yesterday out of nowhere for no reason. I wasn't punching the Mac or I don't do anything to hurt it. I do everything to alleviate it. But my knees, I got to use, you know. But I'm apply for the park ranger. I like that. I like talking to people. I'll use the history they use, and then I say if you want to learn something else, I get off at a certain time. We can always talk about certain things. But it's not to shake around because a lot of stuff when you're dealing with the parks, there's a lot of truth in there. And that part I enjoy, you know, and I don't mind throwing some taxes back to the government that help the bullshit. And even though they've been using it for the wrong reasons, we know who it is, but I'm not here to stop that, you know, because I'm pointing it out, because I talk about it, because of certain bloodlines. It is for the few. It's not for everybody, you know. Did you get that? Did you all get that? Did you get the, sorry, Victoria, don't do that. Don't. I did all that. I stopped. So you got that? Game warden and public utility jobs are cool. So yeah, they absolutely are. I just want to go ahead and do something that's pretty simple. I can work with people. Because a lot of people, for those who don't know, when I was at Whole Foods, I was the, you know, when it comes to dealing with people and all that, I was the guy up on the board, you know, customer service, like the top customer service individual. Like I said, I used to deal with Queen Latifah. I used to deal with Isaac Hayes making his juices. When he was sick, whatever he was sick with, I don't know if it was AIDS. None of my business. I never tried to find out. And a number of other individual musicians, people from CNBC, CNN, a whole lot of folk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's 85051, hun. Yeah, 85051. 85051. So I used to deal with a lot of individuals. And then my best friend, who I knew growing up, who I used to hang out with down in Branchbrook Park, was Glenn, Vin Rock's older brother, who worked the deli. He was a musician. He could jam along. You know, I used to get my flute out and I have my tuner sax, and I used to blow my tuner sax and play my flute, and he'd be jamming on it. You know, anybody know Glenn, Vin Rock's older brother? That was my homie. Besides the fact that I used to be down 8th Street and hanging out with Tretch and all them, smoking weed and Queen. You know, so yeah. What a fucking life. I'm not here, like I said, I'm not here to stop nothing. I don't want to be bothered. I'm going to share my shit, though. I'm going to share the shit out of whatever the fuck I choose. And if they're so locked in on their shit, they shouldn't be so fucking bothered and scared. But you're on my goddamn soil. Now, we know the Zionists are going to tell a lie about the soil. That's what they fucking do. I'm going to tell you the truth about the fucking soil. Those fucking monkeys. Anyway. Yeah, so I'll be mixing this up here. I don't want to eat nothing solid with that little motherfucker, mesquite honey, and about 12 ounces of water, and that'll be before I go and work out. I'll probably have gas like a mother sucker, but you know how that goes. Like I said, man, if you're my brother or you're my sister and you around me, I'll carry you. I'm gonna carry you, and I would expect everybody to do the same if it was me around them and anybody else. I don't say it because I live by that. I always have. And I guess I ask the best of everybody so we can walk beside each other and there's no qualms. I saw another case where this racist going to court and motherfuckers raised $275 for this motherfucking piece of shit in like 10 hours? Nigga, I gotta fight. Thank you, Carrie, for the donation, hon. She said a few dollars. I appreciate it. I gotta fight to have y'all assist me, and I give y'all more than any fucking book. I'm throwing this out there now. You can't pay for the information I gave you. If I was doing TED Talk, I couldn't cuss and all that, I would have everybody's head fucked up. So don't sit here patronizing me as if y'all have a clue. You couldn't afford my motherfucking knowledge. None of you could. So don't sit here knowing you're getting a free fucking ride, and I'm asking y'all to help us out because it helps. And I did overspend. Well, I didn't know. I bought the shit I needed. But I figured y'all would be enthused and interested. I still didn't put the window away. I was going to do it last night. I was sitting up there. I was getting ready to get the jig and shit and just start fucking. And the parking lot just cut the damn thing out, be outside. I ain't got a ladder and just be fucking make a hole that I can close up and just screw the bitch in. But I didn't. And I didn't want to have a problem, be evicted. Well, not evicted, but be told that I can't be somewhere. And as far as that goes, like I said, it's not about a fucking if, it's a when. Yeah, guys, if you watch it live, motherfucker, you fucked up. You don't know how to reach out and talk. You change the number, you can do whatever you want. You're going to get a seat, and I'm going to win. We can get an attorney on this and look at it. You can watch the video. We're not renters. The video saw it. You've offered everybody here to come on the land. plot of land, this, that, and the other, motherfucker. You fucked up. Right? See? You fucked up. Yeah. You fucked up, dummy, thinking you smart. You fucked up. And then we left thousands of dollars of equipment that we couldn't get up out of there. Bitch, you gonna have to pay that first. Then, boy, I ain't gonna tell you nothing else because you'll never be ready. But yeah, if y'all can help, my baby girl Snoop helped us out a few days ago, but that went to gas. That was, and we ran around. We spent about damn easily $160 on gas, y'all. We wanted to go find a different Walmart. We went to the ghetto. We looked at a parking place, and it was the worst fucking shit. They filled the pool in with sand. Remember that? What like, and then the dude looked like he was half on meth. He had his trailer. He's like, oh yeah, I pay $800 a month here. I looked around and said, are you on crack? Man, and then we went to a place where we could have camped out all night, and then the Mexicans took over that shit, what they figured, and they closed it down at a certain time. With hiking trails, I was like, oh my God, that's nothing but this gas eating, and we're sitting there looking at each other like, and we just laughed because we was like, God damn, thank you, Snoop baby, thank you, mama. And this fucked up, y'all. We don't have no secrets. I ain't gotta hide nothing. What am I gonna do hide for? What? Come on. I can easily go back and go right back into one of those condos, pay the little $1,000, $1,100 a month. Fucking it, please. That's not what I'm doing. Like I said, in about 7 months from now, I'll have another $800-900 back in my account because I'm paying for some shit that I had bought when I was in Page, and it's about all paid off. And I wanted to pay a lot of stuff, so it was actually less because at the original price, if it would have been at what's that one furniture place? So remember I mentioned what's called one. No, it's furniture places. God damn it. Where people go and buy expensive shit and all the dumb shit, worthless shit. It's a place to go and buy furniture. Anyway, it was over in Flagstaff. So it would have been like another $600. So, and instead of that, I paid the little $700-800 a month, almost a little more than that. And it's almost paid off. So that's right back on my check in about 7 months. So it'll be good to go. You know what I mean? And then I got one more. That's a bill. Once that's paid off, that's another $400 back on my check. So, like I said, in about 6 months, 5 or 6 months. So that's, and once those are paid off, and I destroyed half of those furnitures. Y'all saw me. I took his electric chainsaw, cut up a fucking $800 mattress. That was part of the payment. And then sold gave the other stuff away. Put some stuff in the dumpster. Because I'm like that. I'm like, all right. Like, if people really paid attention, they would know. Hey, Ganja, I'm going to sue the fuck out of you. And there ain't nothing you can do to stop it. Well, you could. You could make an agreement. You could say, okay, you big truck driver thought you was making a lot of money. No, you just incurred a lot of more bills because you're responsible. So you can sit there and say, okay, well, I'm going to give you this. And I'll be like, okay, we can do a side agreement. I'll take that. But I really wanted to sue you and take you for everything you got. Swear this, man. It's a fucked up world. I know. I'm all about the Hawa, but I know this is not. And you fucked up. That's directly to you. Because you're a punk. I said that. Let me get it through it. He's a punk. I just know things. You pay no more than $600 for what? You must have one of those deals, Section 8 or some shit. I don't know. I know regular rent, no, I always pay regular whatever the fucking price is. You gotta remember, I lived in a tourist state, a tourist town, where the Airbnbs were more than my rent. Like, seriously, but my place was cleaner and better looking. Furnished well. I told you, y'all not like me. I get up, I don't give a fucking out. Shit. I have no clue. And I can't explain everything. It's not about, what is it to gain the world and lose your soul? What is it to gain the world and lose your soul? That's the problem. Everybody want to hold on to the worldly things, and you can't walk away. You can't leave it or nothing. And then And then when it comes time, you motherfuckers sit there looking for a spiritual reparation. It don't work like that. Hey, Shalom. What's going on? It's yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be doing nothing, but it's a different time, and I have reasons. So yeah, I respect that. If you're practicing the Sabbath, practice it with all your heart and all your being. Trust me. But I always say when you take the Sabbath, don't eat, fast. Every 7 days. Excuse me. It should be a fasting, especially with the world we're in. The earth, the world they created. You know, I've rented the garages, basements, etc. out to live in. Oh, heck yeah, yeah. I had a friend of mine when I was over in Jersey. There was this guy who had a 2-door garage. He turned it in better than better than a goddamn studio apartment. That motherfucker was bad. It was 2-door garage. It had a bathroom. It had a bath. It had a kitchenette. It had motherfucker 2 rooms. I was like, holy shit, man. And he was renting out for like $600 a month. The electric, he had a set circuit breaker, so where they could pay. The way he had it set up was fucking phenomenal. And I was like, holy shit. And he made carports. And people that moved in, they could park in front of the garage. But the carport was on the side for his vehicle and his boat. I said, that was the most ingenious thing. I said, well, damn, if I had a house, like if I had another house with because I want to get some land and build, right? A house with 2-door garage, I'd turn that bitch in an Airbnb. You can't come up in the house. It ain't that. You got your own bathroom and everything. The brick and seal off the goddamn door and the laundry room be put in, you know, but that was the most ingenious thing I've ever seen. That'd be excellent, you know? Hey, give me a shed with an attached shoulder. Oh, yeah. You're fasting this year. Outstanding, mama. Outstanding. You're hoodie. Max V, what it do? I shared your other the latest video too, bro. Rooms to go. Yeah. I pay no one. Yeah, I can't appreciate that, baby girl. Glenn Sellers. No, Pure One, right? With the furniture and shit like that, expensive garbage. Was it Pure One? Something like that. Pure One. I think it was Pure One. See, I think that was named Pure One, or something like that. Where Pure One. Anyway, I used to get furniture, spend a lot of money for shit that you could buy cheaper. Yeah, I destroyed a lot, thousands of dollars worth of, and T was there with me. I had him help me. I know T thought I was crazy destroying and getting rid of that stuff. I sold paintings that were real that I painted that were worth like fucking $2,000-$3,000. I sold for $150. Yeah, I don't value things that won't matter to me somewhere else, man. I just don't do that. I never have. I never valued things outside of the value I have for the commonality of the people who we're supposed to walk along and beside with. It's like the earth just took a big ass dump or something. It like it sunk for a second and came back up. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna tell you about that, because I don't want them to be stuck on it. If you see that, then you see it. If you don't, keep practicing and elevate yourself to a certain tier of existence where some things, whatever's meant for you, is meant for you. I can't tell you what's meant for you. I don't know. You got to walk your own walk. And whatever's meant for you, then you'll know. That's the stuff they don't like. They don't want that to come back. They need that destroyed for whatever goofy reason. They fucked with enough already. That's all I'm gonna say to that. I said enough. Stupid is as stupid does, you know? It is dumb, right? I walk away from stuff easily. Absolutely. I practice it. Rock, yeah. Glenn Sellers is Rock T's brother. I hope Rock T ain't smoking crack no more. But he looked like the crack took a hold. When I saw him with that one little braid on his head, I said, what the fuck? I even asked T, what the I was like, what is you doing, man? He was born in Brooklyn. I wonder what happened to Panamanian brother Omar Cordoba. You know what I'm saying? And you had Omar, you had little Omar, skinny Omar, and then you had Omar Cordoba, the black mouth, the dark motherfucker from Panama. Cool motherfucker. Rock T used to hang with him, and he had little Omar, you know, I forget what his other name was. Skinny guy. Somebody said he was dead. So I don't know. I haven't seen none of them guys in a long time. You know what I mean? Here in Brooklyn now, Panamanian nut. Yeah. I think he got it messed up on all that crap, man. I might have seen him when I was in New York. I see a lot of people. I used to see John Houston, Sissy Houston. Yeah. Whitney Houston. Yeah, it's John Houston. I grew up with him. He went to high school with us for like a year, and then went back over to Clifford Scott. He went to whatever. He used to live with us over in Washington Street. And that's when we used to go to church and listen to Sissy. That's why I said when Whitney Houston married that goofball, I said, wait, she was a lesbian. We used to go down to that church and hang out and smoke weed, sell weed. And John and Whitney didn't like John. That's the half brother, you know. John, he's the person I grew up with. And shit, my fucking life, bro, it's fucking crazy, man. When I look back at it, holy shit. John Amos on Main Street. Coming out asking us to donate $5 or $25. And when I got out the military, all the guys that donated $5 or $25, he made millionaires. I was so pissed off. We sitting up there at Harris Diner, the diner on Main Street. John Amos coming in there, putting his cookies up in the stand, right? Not my uncle John Amos, the guy who made famous Amos cookies, right? Yeah, guys. He knew we selling weed, you know. Hey, guys, $5, $25. You know, in 5, 10 years, you'd be millionaires. Man, I'm going to French Fry Legion, man. I'm getting my hustle on to have some money stored away. He's like, well, if you flip it with me, with these cookies, you know, when it came to that, I was a dumbass, man. Me, Abdul, Rajan, Roland, Hassan, Dope Fiend, Pillhead Salim. We're sitting down at the diner, cooling, waiting for people to come in, you know. We're going to go buy some boxing gloves, get our team, you know, go to the gym. Nah, man, I'm sitting there with about 12 ounces of weed. And I was so sick when I came home first time. But yeah, they became millionaire. They donated $25, famous cookies. I was like, where that nigga at? Oh, no, he ain't doing that no more. I was like, God damn, I was a dummy. Then I got sick when I gave my grandma was like, Jimmy, you always good with numbers. Give me some numbers. I gave her some numbers. I just gave her one. Her and Dwight, goofy ass, they go to World Trade Center. She go to play her lottery because she's a gamble-holic. She was. And Dwight goes over to the Penny Arcade. Guess who's got my fucking numbers? Dwight. Them numbers came out exactly how I picked them for fucking $17 million, man. My grandmother called me and told me that. I didn't talk to them for like another 4 years. Then I got married and they came down and I was sick. She's like, baby, I didn't know. I could have gave back $1.5 million. I could have bought myself out the military, fucking donated. got into the real estate because I always talking about getting into the apartments over there, fixing them up. I was so pissed off, man. I didn't want to talk to them fucking never again. Y'all really have no clue, man. And it's good not to know things, right? I've always been kind of lucky about certain things. I'm not saying it's a lucky thing. It's just, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Cordova. Omar Cordova. Yeah, he's a solid motherfucker. That was Scudder and all those guys, man. Those peoples, yo. You know? Yeah, here in Brooklyn. I think I saw him because I saw John Houston's older sister. I saw Raheem's sister. My boy Raheem died of cancer. He was in the Navy, retired from the Navy. tall ass Raheem with the beatboxing. And mama had her house was a big house, like 13 bedroom, like a mansion, and she ran it like a elderly, like for people dying and stuff like that. It was big, y'all. And they owned a laundromat down in North. We saw always go and hang out at. My boy Raheem retired from the Navy. He's like, yo, Red, when you coming home? He was hanging with White and Red. I was like, I'll be home soon. And then the cancer, throat cancer got him. I miss Raheem. I miss all of them. So many gone. Hassan, Phil Salim, Kabir, my boy Assassin's Creed, before there was even no fucking video games. Deck the Jerk, all of them, man. Kid knock you down, knock you out, all them cats, man. My boxing pros, man. Guys would just like sit out there and they would punch her. They would down a whole bottle of Wild Irish Rose or Orange Julep, right? And they would punch the tree with the boxing glove, and they wouldn't stop until they wore the boxing glove out the everlast to see how long it would last. Saying, when we get in the ring, this is how hard I want to hit. And I watched this fool punch this tree and tear these everlasting 16-ounce gloves off. I was like, God damn. Boy, my life was crazy. All of my country niggas, man. I'm a country mofos, man. That's the good stuff, man. I ain't the story I got to tell, but yeah. And there's a lot of people that know this stuff. You know what I mean? Radio Raheem. Kerry Disc Asbury, my homie. He was the one that took me on the mini bike. I had some money to collect, like $500 as cat weed. He took me up, like we were going towards the roller skating rink. He rode me on the mini bike all the way to the mall. This park where they was playing ball. And I went out there, it was like 25 of them. I said, you're my man right there. So Carrie was sitting by the gate with the mini bike, the moped, mini bike, whatever. I walks over there, 100 and motherfucker, 75 pounds, soaking wet. I can throw, right? And I'm like, yo, my man, you got my money? And everybody coming around, I'm like, yeah, you lie to them? And it's like, yo, I ain't got, I just hit, bop, 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 bop. He's on the ground, I'm standing over him. And I'm like, who won next? You go get my motherfucking money. So his homie threw me 250, says he'll have 250 because then they heard where I was coming from. They saw Carrie. Carrie used to date my sister too. Anyway, I walked out there with 250. Carrie was like, what's up? So we're going to go get drunk and smoke some weed, nigga. Let's get out of here, Carrie. That's my boy. I got a picture I'm going to post on here with me, Raheem, Marvin Sims, and what's his name that passed away? And I'll just post it, and you'll know what I'm talking about. At this party, it was at this funeral and everything that we had down in North. Yeah. Y'all see it. I look like, you can see I'm the only one that look like some motherfucking fake-ass Native American, but y'all see it. I look like some motorcycle gang motherfucking member or something. I was big as fuck too, y'all. I think I was like 255 in this picture. Like, because Marvin and them was big. So this, you all see the picture. I'll make the post and put the names on it. But Carrie Adams was one of the best, yo. That was back in the day when I was a famous singer. What? They'll give me the lease in Panama. That's what's up, mama. Yeah. Damn right. That was our peoples, man. We were some solid. Well, that's what I miss about, this good history. There's always going to be some bad history with the good history. But we had some solid brothers and sisters, man. Fine-ass women, bro. And a lot of them women didn't listen to us. Now they walk around with serious pork chop hanging right here. And I don't know what the fuck. The ass gone. It looked like it doubled over on some of them. They just eating all that garbage, living the best life. I don't hate them. I love them. But I call them on their shit like, y'all are toxic. You need to clean your liver and your kidneys. And they don't care. They done had the greatest life. Then they got the children are all grown with the grandbabies. So I get it. And it's no hate. But it's not. When you know, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying. It is what it is. Man, I don't know, man. We probably may in the park be doing push-ups and dips and shit. We don't get no gas money, but my boy said, he told me the vehicle and shit, so I just gotta wait. See, I don't know. I don't depend on none of that crap. But before you know it, we'll be employed working with. I like working with people. I do. He'd say I talk to a lot of people, man. I don't. They're good people out here, you know. Good people in the world, y'all. Regardless of what's going on. I mean, if you're marginalized, you're in the same box, and that's what you capitulate to, then that's where you belong. You shouldn't be, but the world is so vast, and I guess because of my travels, my interactions, you know, people want to always lean on some violence. Like, that's the thing. I hate that, you know. I always say, when you learn how to fight, you don't want to fight. It's the motherfuckers that don't know how to fight that always want to fight. Chaos and shit. When you know how to, you don't want to. If you're one of them doubting motherfuckers because you think you're bad, then you get your ass kicked. You get your ass handed to you. It's your first proverbial ticket. Trust me. I don't advocate violence. I hate it. But now in the time we're in, it's a necessity because people walk around with blinders on, and they have a plan, and those are the ones that usually need to get punched in the face, like Tyson said. You know. Yes. Oh, appreciate it, baby girl. Yeah, we can use it. Like I said, yo, how much was the price of the gas over there? I didn't even see the gas station, big ass sign. We over there by Filiberto's. We went to the Angry Cashapp. What was that? It was like $370. But everything else around it was like what, $4.9, $3.86. I ain't lying. This shit is crazy. And he's originally from Texas. That's an old country boy there. Lived in San Fran. They tell you, boy, California, California, the gas over there. What the fuck is going on, man? I was looking at this shit the other day, $6, $7 and shit. How they call this USA, the United States of America? Where they getting that from? And them bastards come over here? And the state went back red. They need to go back to California and fix that. They don't like Governor Newsom take their old goofy butts back over there. Oh, weird old motherfucker. Anyway, and a lot of people don't want to see him here. That's why they try and hide, and they get the little businesses and stuff where they can move around and fake the funk. That's just a mental disorder. That gas is expensive, bro. I was looking at it last night. I was like, holy, because my phone going to be off here. And
Cheap. Be like 4 or 5 or something.
God, dog, man. But my phone, they're going to turn it off here because, you know, I'm not going to pay that. When the Hindus took over, they tried to charge me. And I look back, all my bill, everything's paid. And the motherfucker tried to argue with me, and I called them some bad Hindu words. And I told them, fuck y'all. You're going to get exactly what you deserve. But, you know, they still want to hold on. And my bills are automatic. My phone bill has never been interrupted or nothing. And that was when I was in the hospital after being poisoned. I never missed a payment. The moment the Americans were gone, there was a sister I used to always talk via Verizon, and she was like, hey, Red, what's some history? The moment I came out there and the fake demic, all of a sudden it was these fake-ass Hindu motherfuckers. And all of a sudden I owed an extra $40, $140. I ain't paying, but y'all crazy, them motherfuckers. These motherfuckers ain't nothing but the worst, as bad as Nigerian the bad Nigerians who don't even know who they really are. Scamming motherfuckers. They want to argue. I went through my bank. I went through everybody. What do you mean? I don't owe you shit. Y'all fucking up on that side. I'm not paying it. So it'll be off for the next 8 days whenever they turn it off. Because it used to go off on the 24th and 25th. That show you how corrupt and stupid these motherfuckers are. That's why I don't have a problem with the death that waits them punk asses. That's that electric car scam. It was signed by old man Rivers Biden. Exactly. 290 is. What? In Colorado? 280, 290? That's, damn, it's 3-something here, yo. And up in Page and Flat, and Page and all that's 2-something. Yeah, it was like 245 and shit like that. In Texas, they got a place that's, I think it's black owned, right? For those who get caught up in that, it's like 175. I guess it ain't that far from a refinery or oil rig, but still, it should be like that over because oil, petroleum is the second largest fucking thing other than fresh water and salt water, you know? That's crazy, Engine Radio. What's up, beloved? $3. Oh, Arizona, man. And then that over in Cali, he when he came down, he used to go. He always looked for the cheapest. You know, I think he was like $4. You were saying, right, T? Like for something out of Cali. San Fran is. Yeah, it might have probably did go up since he left. You know, he's been here for a little while, from Page to here. I know here. When I used to come down to Phoenix, so I go to the VA, it was like $1.90, $2.80 up to $2.80, but that was like 6-7 years ago. So the fake-demic long, and that's when I was going to that old raggedy ass VA down here. Them bitch, I think that was just an institution to kill veterans. But anyway, I'm serious. It's a beautiful place, but it's the VA. Oh my goodness. But right now, it's in some places, like I said, yesterday we found that one guy says $370 something. So I might have to go there again if we get some cash, and we just use what I got, you know, which would be the last, but that's for 8 days. Yeah, right by the gym. Yeah, heck yeah. It's just crazy. Like I said, I ain't got that much left, y'all. I metered it out real good as far as food, gas. And you know, like I feel like I've met several road nomads that have been giving me pointers, telling me stuff. Oh, it's amazing when you got that thing on the back of your truck. And I told them when I get to this, there are places where you can go and you can camp out and you can work on your truck. I was like, what? But I gotta wait until I get Fiat to go up north and be able to work on it. Give me a ladder to throw up in the back where I can just, you know, like I can sell it, loan the ladder to other nomads who need it. Like, it's crazy, y'all. This is crazy. It's different. Gotta remember, I'm new with this, so it's fun. It's fun. I've watched it enough, but I'm actually involved in it. You know what I mean? So it's different, man. And I'm the one in the family. Like one of my uncles used to. One of my uncles used to hitchhike from the East Coast, from the West Coast to the East Coast, the East Coast to the West Coast. Vietnam guy. He said, always he looks, you know, he's like an Indian, like, you know, like long hair type. And he used to come through, what's up, everybody? You know, the big ass blunt, you know what I'm saying? The reggae champion shit. All right, I'm out, guys. He come and get some soul food. And he's like all the way back to California and shit. It's a crazy ass uncle of mine. Oh, my father's, my padre's side, you know? Oh, man. Chickasaw. Costa Rica. So yeah, he don't claim the Han Chinese part. You know, he's like, nah, I'm just Puerto Rican and Chickasaw. You know, and he hitchhikes back and forth. Ever since Vietnam, he don't like sitting still. He don't want to be in one place. He's like, I'll see you guys later. Energy like a mofo, man. More energy than me and all put together. I'm like, that old motherfucker moving like that. I want to be that way. Goddamn fly like that. You know, well that. I'm sleeping, gonna take a nap after this live. All right, Niece, I'm about to shut it down anyway. I've been on almost 2 hours. This flies is attacking like dive bombers. Hopping on the trains is pretty cool. I want to then go to Son's College and have some campus fun. Play ping pong. Kelly, remember, gas was 2 something here, believe it or not. Soon as he signed it and Galvin welcomed it, then prices started to. Galvin's a piece of shit. He's a fucking Zionist fuck monkey. I don't even know how he's still Vision Radio. How is he still in when I keep hearing everybody say they hate him? How is he still in office? You know what I'm saying? How is he in? Was that these immigrants in electrical cars everywhere, mainly Asians and Tesla, because they got them spy cameras all over it, watching everyone's ass. Yeah, the Teslas got those spy cameras. I was actually going to do a live on that. I was going to do a podcast and nobody really paying attention. And those things, when those batteries, the bottom part, because you know you get those things when they dump them, it's going to be more toxic than the fucking a radioactive. Those things are toxic as fuck. So here they are thinking they're green. That green shit is bullshit. And these idiots believe they're doing so. I'm looking at about 3 Teslas right now riding down the street. Look at these pieces of shit. They got so many different ones, and they go to fucking Whammo. And the Whammo's gas. Ain't that a bitch? Electric and gas. I guess it's a hybrid. You can't make this level of consistent stupidity up with people in the world. Obedient slaves. Something's in the water. A spell at the Hollywood. Something weird. Yeah, I know what I mean. But yep, exactly. All that. Like crap. Whammo make it. Yeah, that. Yeah. Why they call it whammo? Is it supposed to crash into something? Wham! Oh, whammo! Wham. I remember whack-a-mole. I think I put the damn scrub pad over there in the damn. I gotta get that. Watch the damn skillet. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. If you donated, I appreciate it because we damn sure could use it, man. We're trying to make it. We're gonna be all right. Either way. But it's always good to have friends I consider family. You know what I mean? That boy Belly looked like he got 2 kids in there. Damn. Thanks, niece. Appreciate it. Thanks, hon. Water and gas. Appreciate it. But we're gonna go ahead. We want to get to the gym. It's roughly it's 12:46. I figure we get there by 2. You know what I mean? Be a good workout, a few hours. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ready to go now? Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense. I had a couple days off. I had to recover a little bit. You know. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to go to the gym. I said 100% too, so that way I can come back a little later. We'll eat them poke salmons I pick up. I was surprised to be wild cut. They were kind of cheap. I was like, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw a number farm. They just want to poison and kill everybody, man. You would think that'd be enough information, but I guess some people are still pretty comfortable. You know, and that's pretty sad. You know. Heche was a hybrid. And Heche was a hybrid. Yeah, an abomination, mama. All right, so we're going to head out, guys. I guess we'll throw $10 in the gas tank, whatever the fuck, and then a couple of bottles of water. And then I'll probably go a lot later because I want to read some more of the Tartaria book to you guys. And I want to read a little more of Eckhart Tolle, you know, power now, because I think it's paramount. It's indicative. It's like part of who we are to be a collective. You know what I'm saying? Is there somebody by my truck? Hold on. I ain't see the car. I saw a car back out beside mine, and I'm like seeing these little feet moving around. I'm like, wait a minute now. I couldn't see it. The door open, so I know I had it unlocked, so that'd be on me. I was gonna haul ass. I was like, let me do a little heavy foot jog, because y'all know me, man. For those who know. Yeah. So what the beat the shit out of nobody. Maybe I want to. I don't know. I gotta check myself every once in a while. Anyway, apologies. My Griffin can, they're not recovering him, removing him. What was that? I've been saying the same thing. Yeah. He's winning. Yeah, I'm like, how does he keep winning? What the fuck, man? It don't make it. Well, it makes sense when you look at every damn retarded thing that's going on, right? They got that motherfucker out of Canada, but look who they put in there. If this ain't the big herk and jerk circle jerk I ever saw, but I had 2 weeks on, all the people in the politics and all that shit, they getting exactly what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got those connections and shit. I'm like, go again, they're not removing him. I don't know, Tom. No, Ann was driving in a hybrid car when she smashed into a house. Oh, wow, yeah. Chipped and had no control over it. Yeah, baby. I wouldn't doubt that, baby. I wouldn't doubt that at all. So if you guys donate, y'all know it's Indian. Well, you already see the Cashapp and appreciate it. We'll definitely use it. Probably just fill the gas tanks up and just make sure we got enough fluid. And like I said, I just pick up eggs, and I actually found salmon. Well, I'll call it salmon. That was at the other Walmart, not at the one that we be at sometimes. Yeah, that's the pool car. Yeah, I gotta get back ice too. No, I mean tuna. My tuna. Excuse me. So anyway, yeah, let me make sure. Yes, tuna. They had some wild caught salmon. I didn't get it. I got the tuna. Yeah. So this is wild caught ahi tuna, which is really good. So I'm gonna get some more of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's the right size, 4 ounces. You know what I'm saying? A piece. So, but like I said, probably get some more of that stuff like that, and that'll maintain us. And like I said, 8 days ain't too long. And after that, I got about 15 days or something like that. I'll be good. I'll go, let's walk in, and I'll be cleaned up. I'll probably shave my beard off of that, guys, and trim my mustache real good, and go in for the Parks Ranger, and I'll probably stay like that, just for people's. I mean, nothing wrong with letting the full beard come in, but that way I would love to work with a seasonal too. That's the whole thing. Like a teacher, working with the Parks Rangers, I always wanted to do that. I could have done it. And I was asked, yo, you want to come work with us? And I was like, not right now. You know, at that time on the res, I was like, not right now. Because I was, doing things I was doing, getting myself situated, working with the children and everything, teaching free martial arts and boxing to the women and children on the res. A whole lot of them I was teaching. And that was just taking up a lot of time. And I didn't pay for that. And then the people in town in Page, they saw me out in the park teaching some people Tai Chi Chuan, and there's a park right there, senior building, and we used to go over there and do yoga. We paid for that until we found yoga for free over in Tuba City. Compared to Page, we paid over there $20 a month, and we found it free over at the hospital, the little gym behind the hospital. So when we started doing it free, and the people asked me, Mr. Red, Mr. James, would you we have capital here where we can pay you to teach Tai Chi. And I was like, I was looking at it, and I got what you call the clearance from Grandmaster Ken Lee. Yes, under the Five Ancestral Kung Fu, his acupuncture center, the name would have been Chin Style. And I was going to start teaching there, and they was going to pay me like shit. I think the class was like $125 a month for each student. I was looking at making about $1,200 a month. There was like 30 people and 40 people. And I was like, so they want to pay me from the library funds and all that, like $1,200 a month to teach Tai Chi Chuan. And I had to go to physical therapy. And after that, I just fucking was like, I was done. And then a year down the road, then the fake demic was coming. I got poisoned, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, that's. Charisma. I think she was murdered. Not looking back at it. And you think I would have got vengeance, right? No, I know how things work. There's a big difference. That's why I laugh at all the idiots doing the dumb shit they do. If it wasn't for that, yeah, I'd be getting vengeance like a motherfucker. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Be your own fucking Lord. Stop looking for some motherfucker out there when it's all inside you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, mama. Waiting for someone to say some slick shit, smack someone's ass up. Don't advocate violence on here, but I know what you're saying. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. We bust 2 hours today, and I really was thinking about being on a few hours, but we need to go in and get to the gym, put the stuff up. I got to wash the pan, all that. And like I said, we're going to come on a little later. I don't want to be in the wee hours of the fucking dark, and I'm going to read it to you guys, all right? So, yeah, if you help us out, appreciate you. And, yeah. I'm going to holler at you guys in a little bit, all right? Maybe I'll go live while I'm working out and shit. Psych. Let me take this shit off. Not shit. Shumia gave me this. So, actually, very important vital tool. It actually works pretty good. I take it out because you wouldn't have heard it. So, got to charge it all up. All right? So, take some. See him later. Good. Get y'all later, y'all. Baby girl. Mwah. Snoop, snoop. All right, ladies and brothers, sisters and brothers.